So we have a beautiful breeze today, so I'm going to make the most of it. I'm going to get out and I'm going to have a bit of a clear up and cut some trees. So when I have a clear up, I mean the last bit we cut, because we put the goats around, fenced the goats in straight away, we never actually picked anything up. So it's starting to get things tidy so that we can actually, morning chicken,
Thanks.
so we can actually get the place cleared, so we can actually be able to mow or trim or whatever before it grows back crazy, because obviously we've moved the goats over to the other side now. So I'm worried it's going to just take off and then we're just going to have a weedy mess again to clear. So yeah, that's it. Let's get on and see what we get done. However, we got a little sidetracked and we just thought we'd just take this one tree down that's been hanging down since Fiona, because the goats absolutely love the leaves on this tree. But yeah, we got a little carried away and we ended up clearing up further into the woods there.
When I'll be coming home, then I'll be at your door. When I'll be coming home, I plan to let you know the longing of my heart, the wish I carry high whenever we're apart. It takes me through the night when I look deep into your eyes. When I look deep into your eyes. When I'll be coming home, on my way. When I'll be coming home.
So I never really know quite where I'm going to end up when I start with the chainsaw, but we ended up coming in. We found the tree that was hanging down. Am I pointing in the right direction? Found that tree that was hanging down, and then where Marcus had cut in the woods to put the electric fence up for the goats, there was a lot of brush on the floor and he just dropped trees. So I was tempted to try and clear that up, but I think my blade is a bit dull and I had a battery that was dead that I thought was charged. So
Something else is that's
but we managed to get a decent pile out for wood chipping and whatnot, so it's a little bit clearer, and that's what matters, just chipping away at it a bit at a time. Please. So there's a lot of mess there, still is, but a lot came through, and there was a lot along here, and again there are still some left. But yeah, it's clearing it out. Obviously I want to move the fence to go around there, but obviously getting through at the minute it's a bit of a jungle. So that's a pile of brush we managed to get out. So yeah, so I'm going to go and have a nice ice cold coffee now. Except I saw another pile of brush that we'd cut down last fall, and I just thought I would add that to the pile.
I see you play the music of your heart. I'm followed by your light. Whenever we're...
Okay, so we switched gears to mowing, and we've actually mowed in the bit that we've been clearing, trying to get that tamed a bit more. Obviously we've still got wood chip on the floor, but Etty and I and Bridget are picking up the twigs, putting it over the twig pile, and just, yeah, starting to get wood together that I can't cut up economically with my saw for Marcus to clear. And the chickens, yeah, they're helping. Are you, chicken? So I don't know if you can tell, but it's a lot clearer and cleaner here through. So I have been clearing the bit that hadn't been cleared down here. This the latest bit that we cleared, and unfortunately my chainsaw's not working. I don't know why. So I'm a bit limited what I can do, but I've managed to move some logs, pick up some brush so that we're not tripping over so much. Obviously there's stumps in there, so when there's brush there you can't see where the stumps are. But yeah, it's coming on, it's looking better, but yeah, as I say, it's a bit annoyed my saw's not working. I don't know why, so I have to wait for Marcus. He's the fixer, I'm not. So this part under this pallet is a load of rotten wood, that's why that one fell down. So I'm wondering whether to break that up further and use that to fill in the low spots and stuff, and maybe bring the level up slightly. Obviously I want a depression here because we've obviously got like a drainage pipe coming out, but whether we actually dig a ditch, because it's swampy at the back, whether we dig a ditch down, or maybe we have a duck pond here. But either way, yeah, that's all rotten, so that's no good for burning, and obviously it's the wrong time of year for fires. So anyway, that's where we are, that's where we're at.
You too, chocolate lover.
You were screaming like the goat out of Thor this morning.
Check on you. Gwen's got a beard. It's in Gwen's beard. Yeah, she's got like a centimetre long beard. Just
There's
got
little
two
nutmeg up there. Little bones.
Come on, you two. They're growing into their own. I think they're maturing. Can you hear?
They're making a noise, Gwen. Okay, so who knew that there was a safety on it?
See? Chainsaw not working. Turn chain safety off. Who would have thought?
It makes sense to have a safety, but it would have been helpful to know there was one.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, so now we have the chainsaw working. I'm going to change tact and I'm going to tidy this stuff up behind the rabbitry, because Bridget's over here building a rabbit tractor, so if she wants help or anything, I'm a little bit closer by to her. So yeah, more Fiona clear up. So I made a start with Etty. Just want to also clear this bit out because we have had predators stalk the rabbitry here, so if it's clearer it just means we can actually keep an eye out and there's less chance for them to spook up on the chickens and things like that. So yeah, we've got to keep going through here, and it would be nice to be able to put up a temporary fence, electric fence for the goats to clear and mow, but yeah, one day at a time. There's a chicken. So that's our boundary marker there, and then it goes diagonal that way. But yeah, and then we got a nice old widow maker there, so that's going to be Marcus to sort that one out. So I can't touch those trees because it's hooked up on those, and obviously I don't want to be trimming too much underneath it, it's not very safe. But yeah, so this is how it was looking before today's little expedition, and as you can see, it was just a lot of stuff just fallen, dropped and left, and just picking the stuff up has made a huge difference. So as you can see, it's just clearer. You can just see where you're walking, see where the stumps are to clear the stumps up, and then maybe be able to get to doing the grading. The really good news is it's going to be 25 degrees tomorrow, and then it's going down to about 22 on Sunday. And then as long as the forecast doesn't change, which of course it usually does, we've got about a week of nice cool low 20s, which means we can just really crack on and just get going with it all. Like your hat.
Do you?
It's too big for me.
It's blinding.
It's bloody awful.
Sorry.
No dad jokes today.
Okay.
But it's the weekend.
It's the weekend, and I have a honey-do list. Honey do this, and honey do this, and honey do this. wood chipping to start with. Clear up some of the mess that Kristen's been making. She's cut this down. In fact, I think she's gone a bit... Her dad used to have a...
I'm not finished yet.
Your dad, you do have your dad's chainsaw obsession. You're like, cut this, cut this, cut this.
I'm pruning.
Well, pruning off at the ground. Lots of brush and stuff like that. Opening up for like silver pasture. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So now we can see what we got.
Maybe room for some sheep next year.
What? God.
And maybe a duck pond.
Bridget's cracking on with her rabbit tractor all on her own. Like screwing and building and cutting, and she's doing amazing. In fact, she mentioned she wanted to do a woodworking project, which I'm really excited about.
I'm not, because you're going to take over.
But I have so much to offer.
I know, but she needs to learn it for herself.
And Etty's just making javelin sticks.
She's just stacked all the pallets in the goat yard.
You stacked all the pallets?
Yeah.
Are you going to help me do wood chipping? Or are you helping do mummy brush cutting or what?
Brush cutting, please.
Okay. Once more into the breech difference.
Etty's got patch out so she can get any little bits of trees that are starting to grow back. She is top goat for clearing. Are you top goat? No, she's not meant to eat goat food. You're supposed to show the trees. You find the trees. Yeah, yeah.
That's it. And then bits. Look there.
She's too excited to be out. You're going to get put back unless you eat the trees, not me. You're not having my tea. So I made a decent dent. I think Marcus is going to move the machine, so it's between the two piles now. So yeah. And it's still got a breeze, still cool enough, so that's good. So I'm going to crack on before the heat of the afternoon. A goat trying to get in a wood chipper. Whoops. So the goats are really benefiting from this pruning little session tonight. They seem very happy. Are you right, goats? Happy?
Excuses, no one to blame. Sometimes I can understand how it can be so hard to stay out of pain. But with you, everything has changed, even though we both.
So, productive day. This is this pathway here was Cash's pathway, and this was all thick forest. So we are getting there. We've done a lot of wood chipping today. There's some left, but overall most of it's been done, so hopefully tomorrow we can just concentrate on clearing up. Good day on it, Marcus?
Yeah, a couple of leaners
Yeah,
down.
the ones at the back were leaning.
That big one that was leaning over next door.
Yeah, so we've made that storm safe so that doesn't fall on their garage or cars and stuff.
But we'll use that. We'll mill that.
We're going to turn that into the woodshed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just that pile of brush and what
Yeah.
we've made.
Well, hopefully we're using everything here. If we cut it up for firewood, we will. If we can wood chip it, put it on the garden, or for the animal bedding, we will. And if we can build out of it, we will. So
We'll definitely be using it.
yeah. Hey, Ets. Have you got happy fat goats?
They're running up and down, working off the calories.
Oh. So it has cooled down massively, and we have been really busy with 2 kittens that are just a bit crazy, and yeah, just getting on outside, so hence the little delay getting this video out to you. I have got more footage to edit, and I think we're due some rain this weekend, so hopefully I will catch up. But yeah, it's so good to be out there doing stuff and actually achieving the projects that I sort of set out and wanted to do, but it'd been too hot and too buggy for me. I feel like, yeah, it's a complete game changer, and we're absolutely loving the progress that we're making. So hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you on the next one.